Going on YouTube? A couple days since I put out a video and figured I would. I came up with a couple things I could drum up to talk about. And I was watching a few videos on YouTube lately, and I think some people were pretty sad the cold weather's moved in and they didn't want to smoke and stuff. And last year about this time I did the same thing. I didn't want to go to my garage and smoke because my garage is poorly insulated. I mean, it's kind of insulated, but nah, if I don't have a very good sized space heater, it's cold. Especially with the 10 degrees we were getting last couple nights. But I got a little ingenuity together. I'll show you what I did. I took a tarp and I screwed that son of a bitch to the ceiling. I got me a little space heater. I don't know if you can see it. Yep, there it is. It's not a real big area. It's probably, I don't know, here's the bench. There's the tarp. Not real big, but just big enough. Right? Yeah. Anyway, so I guess I was wondering what some of you guys do during the winter. I don't have the luxury to smoke inside. I got a little one, and the wife does not like the smell, so just kind of curious what you guys do. Been just kind of tinkering around out here. I made my first tamper. It's nothing special. It's like I said, nothing special. It's just it's a piece of pine. I got some knives, and I just started going to town. Was trying to put a spiral down it. I think I might get some sandpaper and see if I can't do something with it. But I mean, it's a piece of pine, whatever. Got me a little concave there in the bottom for the perfect tamp. The freaking thing works great, but maybe one of these days one of these days I get a little bit more skilled with woodworking type things. I'll invest in some better wood, but for now I think I'm pretty much relegated to pine and whatever else, scraps I can get and work with. I was trying to make an ashtray. It failed miserably. I started off okay, was doing like a concave shape, and I got like a little roto zip. So I went through and I was roto zipping through, and then I was taking my chisel and I was going to chisel out a flat surface, but quickly broke the thing in half because I removed way too much wood, and the thing was probably like, I don't know, 1/16 of an inch thick. So first time I really got into it with the chisel, it split in half. Smoking some Peter Stokeby's Luxury Navy Flake. It's been sitting in that jar for about 8 months, which I've gotten into it a few times since I put it in there, but the stuff's good. I can't put it away. This is the 5th time I've smoked this pipe in 2 days, which is a lot for me. since I've been able to kind of deal with the cold now. It was like 10 degrees last night. I was sitting out here just like this, warm. So I just sat out here and smoked and tinkered. A little show and tell. Our grandfather gave me this a few years back. It's a booby cup. But holds all my pipe cleaners. I got another one around here somewhere. It's a little bit on the bustier side. My wife doesn't like them. Whatever. Yeah, heck, I made this thing. I wasn't gonna toss it out. I use this more now than I do my check tool. I'm trying to get a little bit of a finer point going on here, but being pine, it's so freaking soft. I'm afraid I'm gonna get it to a point where it's just gonna break. So I think I'll make another one, see what I can do. Anyways, I'm going to be rambling here pretty shortly. Do you guys have any recommendations? You know, there was I think it was Scriptonic wanted to know what we did with our old tins. Well, from some previous YouTube videos I've seen, people take their tins and they put like a strike strip across the top and they store their matches in it. Well, I'm wondering where you can get a strike strip, or if you would just remove it from said box and glue it on. My box, however, has my dog got a hold of it and did a number on it. I was also wondering, I looked on Google a little bit. Couldn't really find anything though. I was trying to find something, a texture I could use, maybe like use some sand and like some sort of adhesive, but that didn't really, once I really thought about it, that made zero sense because it's just going to remove the sulfur from the match and it's not going to light, but I guess maybe I can look and see what that strip is made out of. And if any of you guys know, let me know. Maybe it's just simple as cutting the strip off the box and gluing it on there. I tend to overcomplicate things. While I'm thinking about it, I used to spend a lot of time worrying about rotating my pipes day in, day out, you know, letting them rest for 6 hours, 12 hours, 24 hours, whatever. Now, I pretty much, if they're dry, if I've smoked them a couple hours ago and if they're dry, I'll pick it up and I'll load another bowl up. And the past week, I've only been smoking 3 pipes. But, I mean, I've got 11 or 12 pipes now. I don't know. Just kind of curious what you guys, you know, how do you, what do you guys do with yours? Maybe I know the typical YouTube responses, you know, housekeeping, I'm smoking this, I'm taking care of this pipe out of my rotation. There's nothing wrong with that. I like rotating my pipes. I like smoking all my pipes. I don't know. I've just gotten in a small rotation, I guess, is what I'm getting at. That, and I think this luxury Navy flake is really good out of these billiard hackers. This is a one of mine, by the way. But anyway, I guess I'll cut it off. Rambled long enough. Um, yeah, you guys take it easy and keep smoking.